Real combat. Real action. Carnage Media.
And I know Smile Back usually brings, obviously we saw from the first fight, tough kids as well. So excited to see this one.
Yeah, it will be a good one. Yeah, like you said, I was impressed with Mitchell and his debut for MMA.
Very technical striker.
And so we'll get to see how that striking looks here.
Mitchell's in pretty solid shape too. You got to think he just had a few weeks ago had an MMA fight that went all the way to a decision. So he's definitely active in the gym and keeps himself in good shape.
And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, Adam Harris.
As Adam Harris makes his way to the ring.
I like the walkout song.
Oh yeah, it's been pretty good. Pretty good option so far.
Uh-huh. He looks ready to go as well.
Oh yeah, it's looking mean.
Fighting out of the red corner, this amateur fighter stands 6 feet tall, weighing in today at 158 pounds. Fighting out of Dessler, Ohio, he is Mitch Harmon. And his opponent, fighting across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, this amateur fighter stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in today.
Mitchell with the height advantage here. Mitchell is, like I said, a pretty technical fighter, so if I would say he's probably looking to know his range here and keep him at a distance, pick him apart. Adam's going to want to probably get inside on here. He seems to be shorter arms here as well, obviously.
Yeah, we've got a bit of
both guys again look to be in good shape though, so.
That's right, sort of like yin yang right now. You've got Adam, shorter fighter, also very intense in the moment, and Mitchell seems very
relaxed,
calm and relaxed. Exactly. Oh, nice right. Adam coming out with a fury, but Mitchell does not shy away.
That's the biggest thing. When you have somebody come out hot and heavy, the main thing you got to look to earn is their respect. Because if somebody thinks they can come out there and just bully you, and you let them walk you down, they're going to try to do it the entirety of the fight. So you got to establish that right hand, and right here, I think Mitchell's doing a good job at that right now.
Yeah, that was a nice exchange for him.
Adam's going to want to look to set up getting inside here a little bit instead of just leaning for it or lunging for overhands or hooks. Use his jab there. That's a little bit better by Adam.
Yeah, and that's something to be wary of, right? Especially when you're throwing with that overhand right. You got to make sure you've got the right distance. We've seen that a couple of times now. Guys get overextended, and that leaves you open for a counter.
Yes.
Ref's going to break him up.
Both guys are swinging here. I love the intensity in these last two fights. Ooh,
yeah,
good left hook by Mitchell.
We talk sometimes about there being a collecting data phase in some of these fights. We haven't seen much of it so far.
No. Not at all. In these last two especially, they seem to be staying pretty technical. So, I mean, if you want to go out there and have a high intensity, that's great. I think the biggest thing is just staying fundamentally sound. So if you can do that, then all for you. But the problem is with that is you got to worry about, am I going to be able to do this for 3 rounds or am I going to gas out?
Yeah.
And I think in the last fight, both guys got a little bit tired there at the end. So that's just, you got to find that, almost got to find that good middle of, yes, I want to be intense the entire fight, but do I want to gas myself out so that if this goes to the final round, it feels like I can't hold my hands up.
Yeah, because sometimes we've seen it before, especially in a tight fight, the last 30 seconds could be the deciding factor.
100%.
So that has to be such a tough, I don't know if I'd call it a decision, but your instincts as a fighter to try to know where that red line is and when to maybe take a breath for a second.
Some guys take that to an extreme and they try to be a passive fighter for first 2 rounds, and a lot of times that's not good at all either. So it's very hard, but you gotta try to find that middle of staying technical, being intense. I like to use the word controlled aggression. I feel like You know what I mean? We're staying in their face. We're staying aggressive, looking to control the pace of the fight and what's going on. But at the same time, we're not throwing everything into every shot. We're trying to set things up.
That makes perfect sense, and I'm sure that's where lots of sparring comes in, right?
Yes.
So you can get your form down.
My favorite thing to do.
So that way when it's time to throw hands like these guys, you can put a little more behind those punches and know that they'll still be fundamentally sound.
Sometimes all you got to do is touch that jaw. You sit down your punch the right way, you don't have to put a whole lot of power into it.
Mitchell finding some success with these punches here. Adam's gotten a few shots as well.
They're worrying about what we're doing, Mitchell. Let's go.
But Mitchell, yeah, with that reach advantage right now, seems to be currently this is playing out into his favor.
Roll after those.
Ooh, good uppercut by Adam.
3-2.
So for Adam, is it more about trying to come in instead of coming straight in? Should he try to find a different angle? What should
More
he be
so
doing to cut
level
this distance?
changes. You could do that, yes. Kept cutting an angle off, but he needs to use his jab a little bit more. Right now, he's leaning on that right hand. And Mitchell, like we said, has a pretty good reach advantage and a height advantage here. So he's having to lean on these punches because he's just trying to land a right hand or a hook. He's having to lean real hard, and that's leaving him exposed for Mitchell to land hooks and counter shots and things like that. So if he just needs to look to do a little bit of a better job setting up, getting inside there instead of just jumping for it.
Oh, there we go. Went to the body first there.
Nice.
And back into the action. All right, another close round there between these two. We talked a little bit in the round about what Adam should do. What are your thoughts for Mitchell right now? What would you be saying to him in the corner?
I think that I think we got Mitchell up 2 rounds here, so I tell him to try to keep doing what we're doing, but let's just be a little bit more fundamentally sound with keeping our hands up and things like that. Because I've seen a couple times, and I've heard Coach Gary Young back there telling him to pick his jab hand up. So when he's jabbing, he's leaving his hand down a little bit, just getting a little bit lazy with things like that. So just being a little bit more defensively sound here coming into this 3rd round. For the most part, he's doing a pretty solid job though. Just letting Adam walk into these punches. Like I said, Adam is kind of leaning into these punches, so it's leaving these counter shots open. So he's doing a good job at picking those up and finding those. Just being a little bit, because if somebody comes in throwing a bunch of overhands, they're bound to land a couple. You know what I mean? So our hands just need to be up and ready for those.
We'll see how this 3rd round plays out. Oh, Adam finds a home for that right hand, but Mitchell gives it to him right back. Oh, a nice left hook there.
Yep.
Big body shot. Yeah, Adam picking up the pace a little bit here, being the aggressor. That's what he needs to do in this position.
Mitchell's got his mouth open a little bit right now. Maybe seeing a little bit of fatigue here.
Yeah, so if you're Adam and you have it, you definitely want to keep that pressure up.
Nice right hand by Adam. He's doing a standing count now. Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, that.
In my opinion, that's a little bit fast, but to each their own.
Mitchell looks good to go.
5, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3. Look at that. Tighten it up, man. Good. Stay tight. Yep, nice.
Both fighters staying upstairs with their attacks right now.
3, 2, 3. All that 3, 2, 3, Justice. Good. Yep. Break off it.
Yeah, definitely seeing a little slower pace here in the 3rd round. Understandable.
Both guys a little bit tired here.
Mitchell, let's go. Let it go.
It's going to come down to this. Let's see it.
Go, Mitchell. 10 seconds. Good. Get the body head.
Oh, right at the final bell there, and there
Buzzer
we
beater.
go. Yeah, buzzer beater.
See,
I like that.
I think I think Mitchell might have got that one 2 rounds to 1. 2nd round was a little bit close though, so I could see a 2-1 also for Adam. So this one's a little bit of a toss-up for me. I'm not sure who pulled this one out. I think it's honestly going to come down to that 2nd round. I definitely gave Mitchell the 1st, and I'm definitely giving Adam with that knockdown the 3rd. But he also had a standing count. I'm not exactly sure how that ties into amateur rules, but I know that's obviously a point in professional boxing. I'm going to assume it's the same in this. So with that, I'm probably going to have to go Adam. But we'll have to see what the judges have to say.
Yeah, like you said, I agree. I think it will come down to people's, the judges' opinions of round 2. And a great job by Adam to have that third round, the way that he did, to have that comeback. And we talked about it previously, that sometimes those final few seconds of a fight can be the determining factor in having that.
I think that knockdown, well, I think mainly without the knockdown, it was going to come down to round 2. But I think with that knockdown, Adam obviously gets this one. Or we could be looking at a draw if they gave two first rounds to Mitchell, and then the knockdown and the third round to him. So maybe a draw.
Oh,
well,
he got it.
I think that knockdown got it for him.